goes the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Play action. Now Jackson. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. What's no secret, he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play here for Buffalo. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
Kamara trying again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Toward the pylon, caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They run. It's Kamara. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They go play action now. Jackson. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Brevin Jordan, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Josh Lambo now for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Next to score, Jets 7, Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Kamara try the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play here for Buffalo. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown! Rondell Moore with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos with the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
5-3, their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the 2nd half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. J.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now here's Johnson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Kamara. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He's checking. Crash.
Coming left is Kamara.
He leaps over him. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Second down, and it's Kamara again. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he dumps it off for Henry. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Johnson now returning. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play here for Buffalo. Trying the left side with Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kamara, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now they empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Jordan. And shedding a man at the 40. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, it's Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Jordan. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They're all the way home for a Bills touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Jackson now. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Here's a diving catch right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Anthony Schwartz,
his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. He'll look to throw.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 4th down, here's Jackson.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jordan. That catch good for only a couple. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Brevin Jordan, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. Fights through, and now a crease. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Well, for Alvin Kamara, that speed-size combo, just about exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that size, that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there.
Yeah, in this part of the game, the fourth quarter, this is where a running back really has a chance to shine. This is what they've been training for, to take over the game down the stretch. The defense, it's been battered all game long. And here, this is just a case of a runner imposing his will and deciding he didn't want to be tackled right there.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Gets through, and now an opening. He's still barreling through. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. He's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. They'll look to throw here. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Powerful running. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the air. And the Bills appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
No pain, no gain.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bills are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to. And that onside kick, they didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson, and that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a concept.